At this point in the game, now that you have access to the Radiant Sword Hunter badge, you'll be able to buy fire paper, bone marrow ash, as well as bloodstone shards, but we don't really need that because we had our farming with the wolves. And then you can also buy Ludwig's Holy Blade. It's 20,000, so very expensive. But there's actually something we can do to get that much. And then on top of that, this is the best weapon in the game, so it's definitely worth your time. And then you can feel free to buy Ludwig's rifle, but more than that, I would highly recommend buying the repeating pistol because it does massive damage, especially when coupled with bone marrow ash. So you'll need to level up your blood tinge a bit to get to 8, but it's not that much. And then, of course, you can also feel free to purchase all that. But we already have plenty of good armor. In the meantime, let's head back to Cathedral Ward. So from here, you just want to run out. You can actually fight Vicar Amelia now, but instead of that, there's something else we can do. First off, you're going to want to kill this guy. Obviously, Ludwig's Holy Blade, you could just transform and bash him. This weapon is much better than the Kirk Hammer because it's faster and longer. Either way, you're going to want to have this guy kill you so that you get access to another area of the game. So just let him kill you. You'll see a little cutscene, and then you can come over here, open this, and then feel free to just grab these items in here and explore. You can come down here, and then there's a lady you could talk to right down here. But I would actually advise against it because we already have Ariane and she's much better. Either way, you'll want to come up these stairs, ignore that, come up these stairs once again. And then you'll want to come up these stairs to avoid that guy. Over here, you got your lamp. And then from there, you want to take things nice and slow so as not to get jumped at. The moon rune gives you access to 10% more blood echoes, so make sure you equip that. Over here, you're going to want to run through. You're most likely going to die, so keep that in mind. But anyways, you'll want to come up here, essentially. And then you'll want to sort of jump. You can jump by running and doing a double tap of the roll button. Try and hop up here as well, and then that'll sort of get the dogs to not hit you. Right here, you'll want to just grab that, and then it's okay if you die. In fact, I mean, we have no souls or blood echoes here, so just let him kill you. Now, that weapon we picked up, known as the Tonitrus, is kind of specific in its uses, or I mean, it's pretty simple actually. You can transform it to do sort of simple increased damage, and obviously I haven't upgraded it yet, but as you can see, it does quite a bit of damage. The Saw Cleaver in comparison does just about the same damage, and this weapon's been upgraded several times, so let that sink in. So I would definitely recommend use the Tonitrus if you don't particularly have a skill in this game, because obviously the Tonitrus has lightning damage, which is why it's so powerful, but you can't exactly use fire paper with it. As you can see, you can't use fire paper with this weapon. With this Saw Cleaver or Ludwig's weapon, you can use fire paper, or you can also get bolt paper, which we'll be unlocking very soon. It's a pretty strong weapon, but essentially I just grabbed it because it can be sold for a tidy sum. While you're here, I'd also recommend grabbing a few scurrying beasts, which you can find if you haven't already. One right here. I would prefer to use Molotov cocktails just because they're nice and fast. And then you can find another one right outside. Obviously with these guys you just want to walk and then wait for him to jump. And then right outside you'll want to take a left. The little guy should be right here. It's always annoying when they do that. But that's pretty quick. After grabbing the moon rune, you'll just want to equip that. And I'd recommend selling the Tonitrus if you feel like it, because the Tonitrus is a great weapon, but it can't exactly be applied. You can't exactly apply fire paper to it, or bolt paper, which is what you can get a little later on in the game. So, where's those weapons? So as you can see, Tonitrus can be sold for quite a tidy sum of blood echoes. And then, of course, you also want to sell the doll set. You can get a hell of a lot of blood echoes for it. And it essentially is kind of useless, doesn't give you anything of much value. So if you haven't already, I mean, you could just buy Ludwig's weapon with that, because it's an astoundingly powerful weapon. And then I'd also recommend buy Repeating Pistol, as I said previously. In order to equip the Repeating Pistol, you'll need an extra bit of Blood Tinge. So I just need one more Blood Tinge. And then obviously I would recommend get your Arcane to 15 so that you can use effectively the Hunter's Bone. So let's see if I can pop something. Yeah, here we go.
Welcome home. What is very well.
There we go. Get that 15 Arcane. And then now your bullets will have much more value to you, because obviously you can give the hairpin to the doll in order to get the Tear Stone, which you can use on weapons as a blood gem. Either way though, I'll show you the power, sheer power of this old Hunter's Bone. Costs 4 of your bullets, but your dodges are essentially instantaneous and you teleport, so to speak. It's active for like a minute or two, maybe even a few minutes, but definitely something to keep in mind. Oh wow, it's only 30 seconds, but hey, it only uses up 4 bullets, so now your bullets have much more value. Otherwise, I would also recommend just use Repeating Pistol. This is another great way to deal massive damage, because you can apply Bone Marrow Ash. Essentially, once you run out of Bone Marrow Ash, then it kind of loses its value, or if you're having serious trouble against a boss. But you apply Bone Marrow Ash, and then obviously make sure your Repeating Pistol is being upgraded, because we just have so many Bloodstone Shards. I guess 2 upgrades is enough. And then we can now take on Vicar Amelia. Obviously, I'll try to buy some more. I'd prefer to buy some more bullets, but I don't really need it.